In this session, we're going to have a look at some basic commands in MySQL. First of all, we need to log into MySQL. We're going to log in as a user, and the user will be the root user, and we're going to enter a password. Now, once we've entered into the MySQL database, we need to actually have a look at what databases are installed. So we'll go Show Databases and place a semicolon after it. The semicolon is important because this terminates every command, and so the MySQL engine knows it's the end of the statement and to execute it. So when we click Show Database, at the moment with the information schema installed, the one we're looking at today is Shipwrecks, which is installed. So one of the first things we want to do with Shipwreck is actually activate it and be able to use it. So the command to use it is just use, and then we can actually enter in Shipwrecks. Now you have to make sure you are case sensitive. Put a semicolon at the end of it and press enter. Now you notice that it's actually activated it, and it's told us down here that database has changed. So now that we've actually changed databases, we need to have a look at, well, what is the database? So what we can actually do is go Show Tables, semicolon. The Show Tables command shows you all the tables that reside inside a database, inside the MySQL server. In this case, we have one table which is called Shipwrecks. We can actually find out more information about Shipwrecks by actually going to Describe, and then we can actually ask it to describe this table. And once again with the semicolon. Make sure you type it in correctly. And what this shows you is all the fields and their description types within the database. So you can see the field name, it's an ID, the name of the vessel, integer 11, we know it's a varchar. We know if it's null or yes, what is the primary key, default, and any extra information that's involved. So we can actually see all the different fields that are used within this database. From this information, we can actually then perform a query. So what we want to do now is just perform a very simple data dump on the table. So what we're going to run is select star, which is a wildcard, from, and then we identify the table, Shipwrecks. Once again, semicolon at the end. And this will do a data dump of all the information that is within the database. You notice that we just dumped out 237 rows in less than 0.01 second. So within this now you can actually see the name of the vessels. So 237 is the last record. It's a cutter, and there's information about that cutter as well. By refining your query, you can actually find out more information and precise information from the database. But these simple commands will give you any access to any database table structure and fields, so you can then start performing queries.